What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy, XRyuChiOniX. Well, I don't wrap it up for you, man. I don't sugarcoat it for you. Just gonna get this shit to you raw. Today's video, we're gonna talk about my personal thoughts on the AFEERA character. And as always, I'm just gonna go ahead and just no sugarcoat. I'm just gonna give it to you how it is. I think this character is definitely an S tier currently. It's just too much going for her right now. I think the character is overtuned. I think the character is highly overtuned. I think the character is very not fun to play against, especially when you run into her every game, and there's 3 of them. I think her strength right now is obviously the broken aspects of her currently, but I think the biggest aspects for her right now is the ability to open people up when ganking. So if she's going to hop into a team fight, she has a lot of different bashes, a lot of different ways to open someone up. And that's really her strong suit, I think, will be after they get rid of all the broken things. Currently, I just don't see how any of you guys, I put a poll out, I just currently don't see how anyone has this person as A tier. I think a lot of you guys are trolling, honestly. From what I've gathered, I've talked to a couple guys online. It just kind of seems like anybody who plays the hero kind of is like, oh, she's not broken. But it's kind of like, okay, you're playing the hero. You're not playing against her. Currently, right now, what she has going for her is her stupidly broken feet that I think is completely broken. I don't think there shouldn't be something like that in the game where you can just instantly flip someone for 20 damage or 30 damage and it'd be no way to have any indicator that it's coming. You kind of just have to have a feeling of experience for it, which is not fun. As you can see also, you can't swing through it because it has full gore properties, some kind of how. Why that was in the game is beyond me. Whoever thought of that is completely stupid. You can't GB out of it. You can't mash out of it. You can't dodge it because you don't know what's coming because there's no indicator coming. And I believe it's a 1st and 3rd feat, I believe. I haven't even played the hero. I'm just playing against her because I'm trying to figure out how to beat her. Because I was going to have a video out by now, but I can't figure her out because it's either me getting spammed to death with the feet or I'm getting insta killed because of the infinite wall splat chain, which is my next point. Wall splat chain is completely stupid. I really hope that this is unintentional, because the whole problem with these characters are you guys are taking things away from one character and giving it to another. Like you guys completely said that Shinobi's wall splat ability with his charge heavy and was completely broken and it shouldn't be in the game. And now all of a sudden the new hero comes out and now she's able to completely displace you and infinite chain you against the wall. And I don't understand. That's that. I believe she does too much damage because of the identity of the hero. They don't know what they're trying to do with this hero. I feel Ubisoft is pretty confused on what they're trying to do here. You have a bash spammy character here, and yet she's doing quite a bit of damage. Like I said, she's doing all these wall splats and displacing. And someone in the comments, oh, I play this character and it's just like how Jormungandr has it. Jormungandr is completely different. She doesn't guarantee a heavy off of a bash in any kind of way. There's no way I'm gonna bash you off neutral and then get an entire heavy that's gonna wall splat you against the wall to guarantee me an infinite chain combo. It's not happening. That's completely not happening. She has it on her finisher, yes, on her finisher. But then again, she only has a few moves. This character has abundance of moves and different combos that you can do with this character. It's completely broken. I feel that if they're gonna have her as a bash spammy character, they need to reduce her damage significantly, because you have characters like Warlord who he can bash you and he'll get his damage, but it's nowhere near as what she's doing. It's I don't know what they're trying to do here. I really don't. I mean, you're giving her crushing counters. You're also giving her deflex. Her feet has a full guard capability, and you're able to run down any opponent in the entire game. I don't know what class they're trying to even play, let alone if they're even trying to make them into any classes anymore. I don't know what they're trying to do with this hero. So it's kind of making it very unfun for a lot of us players who are trying to play this game, because now we're running into the fact that every single person is paying for this character. And it brings me into my final point. I believe that they're just kind of cashing in on money on these heroes, and they do it all the time, and it gets really annoying where you're having these early access behind these actual real money transactions and people are buying, and it becomes a pay to win because now you're paying to play this character. It's completely broken, and you're going to instantly win because there's always going to be at least 3 or 4 of you guys on a team, and it's just really annoying. Like, Honestly, like it's to the point. It's not as bad as Pirate. Pyro is bad because every match you would have at least 3 or 4. This is the same thing, but at least if you can somewhat get away from a wall, you might have a chance. Like if you're on breach, you might have a chance as long as you stay on the ram area, you know. But if you just get caught by any wall, it's complete death. It's I literally just didn't play for a month because I was tired of fighting Pirate. I got annoying. You know, this is getting annoying. This is getting out of hand. It's slowing down a little bit, but I mean, something has to be done. I mean, they have to decide what they want to do with these heroes because I quite honestly don't know what they're trying to do. It just seems like they're trying to make everyone a tank. I don't understand because you took the damage away from Raider because Raider's damage was too high. You're taking damage away from JJ because their damage too high. But these are big, hefty characters. I mean, look at Raider. He's 6'6", like 300 pounds. Same thing with JJ. He's a heavy character. He's a Vanguard character. I don't even know what they're trying to do with this hero. I mean, they nerfed all the damage for them. And then they just give this character this crazy ass damage. I don't understand. I don't. It's honestly like they're making characters based on how fun it is to play the character, but that they don't actually compare to how fun it is to play against the character, and they just kind of take things from someone else and give it to the new character to have it behind a paywall so it's fun. Like you took away the hyper armor from Shinobi because he had hyper armor kick, but then you make Hidokiri off release, she has hyper armor every single thing, including her executions. It's not making sense on what they're trying to do here. I really don't know. You kind of want to play the game where things are fast but not too fast, where you're not quite able to react to everything, but you don't want everything to be completely reactable. But then you have MedJ and his offensive stance where his lights are completely unreactable. I'm not understanding what they're trying to do here. I really don't know. This character is honestly just a complete mess. It's not fun to play against in the current state because you also have the in-chain dodge. I mean, the in-chain bash is completely undodgeable for some reason. I'm literally like at the point I'm playing Shinobi where I get hit with the light, I'm just dodging. I'm not even gonna deal with the follow-up light or follow-up undodgeable. I'll just take my chances and I'll just dodge because I mean 90% of the time you're gonna kick me anyway and I can't dodge it. So hopefully the game lets me dodge this time. It's just not fun, honestly. That's just the overall arcing problem right now. It's not fun to play against because the aspects of it is just too broken. You got the feet that's completely broken. It chains together and it does 40 damage if you chain it together. That's one. You got the in bash that's undodgeable kick. That's annoying. You got the displacing that goes into the wall, which 90% of the guys are doing the infinite. That's annoying. It's just too much. And then you having the damage because you don't know what you're trying to do with this character. It's just too much going on. Too many things wrong with the character currently to even enjoy For Honor. But hey, I guess this is what we get, right? I guess they don't care. I guess we shouldn't care either. Honestly, I was going to make a video on how to beat AFEERA, but currently right now, I'll just have to wait to the nerfs, and I'll just go back to working on how to beat Kensei, because until she gets her nerf, honestly, there is no way to beat her. You just dodge the in-chain bash if you can, and hope to God that For Honor lets you do it. That wraps up everything. I don't wrap it up for you, man. I don't sugarcoat it for you. So I'm getting shit to you, Rob, man. Thank y'all for coming up.